Mobos. When I came here, I fell asleep on the train because I was fucking...
The Brits one messed me up.
Brits.
Thank you, Adam.
That whole week.
Did I see you at Brits?
I saw you. I literally was like, "What? You're in the middle." I said, "This nah." Watching you.
Yeah.
So here we are. Hi guys, welcome.
Are we recording?
We are recording. We were just starting our Respectfully podcast,
We were.
talking about the few award shows that have gone down and how we've all got a bit buck wild. From Brits to Mobo to this couch
It's
right
ridiculous.
here. Yeah.
I still feel mashed up from... First of all, I think we should first talk about Brits.
Yep.
What are we saying? How was it?
R&B category.
What are you saying?
Are you happy with the winners? Let me show you.
I just feel like back in the day when I was younger growing up, I loved the Brits.
Yeah.
I would buy the CD. So they would make a CD where they round up all the Brit winners.
Really? Who knew?
Yeah, and I'd read every Brit show. I would like make it a point to watch at night at home. I remember like even when I was 18, went to see the show. I remember looking down and be like, I'm going to be down there one day, sitting down there one day, industry. And then now I feel like in our time, I feel like in the last few years,
The magic is going.
the magic has gone.
It's different.
And I think the reason is because the stars are not backing it anymore. And I think the stars are leaning more towards authenticity. And I think the Brits, unfortunately, isn't gauged in what is actually going on in the culture at the moment.
How is the Brits being voted? Sorry, who is it?
So there's like a Brits panel.
Yeah, there's the Brits panels, but is it just like the industry folk, or is it also out to the people?
That's a good, no. Some categories are out to the people.
Okay.
Some are, not every single one, but some actually are.
Okay.
But I can't lie, like I had fun at the Brits this year. Like I had probably the best time I've ever had at Brits.
For a long time.
I think because it was in Manchester as well, so everyone was gassed, right?
Can I just say, seeing as we've just started our Respectfully podcast, should we go around the circle quickly and say who we are and who our lovely guest we have joining us?
So excited about our
Before
guest
we get
today.
straight into it,
First of all, I've been trying to get her on the pod for a while now, but she's so fucking busy. I feel like at this point I'm texting her and hounding her down. Mimi this week. Mimi this week. She's like, I'm coming, and you made it happen.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Thank
We're
you
happy
for
too,
coming.
thanks.
I think it's my first one this year, you know.
It's your first one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it
And
is.
But it does make sense because we do talk quite a bit.
No, because
so,
that's my girl.
yeah, it makes sense for you to come on, can't I?
Okay, so do you want to introduce yourself?
So my name is Walda Semper and I'm fucking back.
Yeah, we back, baby.
We're back.
My name is Amika Isa, and I'm extremely hungover.
Yeah.
Don't at me.
My name is Tara, and I'm not hungover, but I will be tomorrow.
Oh, I'm Mimi.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we feel very privileged to have you here.
Yeah, we're happy. We're happy.
I'm just a girl.
No, but the
I'm
thing
just
is,
a girl.
like following everything that like you put out to the world, it literally is like we just enter a diary of yours.
Yeah.
It's a
No.
very like personal look into your brain, and it's so unfiltered, it's so unapologetic, and I feel like anyone who has that ability to just like reveal themselves to the world in whatever stance, I'm with that.
And it to be so relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every word you say, I think to myself, girl, I feel you.
Yeah.
Child.
It's the fact that you're brave enough to say it as well. Because we all need to remember the music industry is super small.
Yeah.
But you
It's a draw out.
do that's basically what you're doing. You're drawing people out.
Yeah.
But then you can go out and then go to an event and you're bumping into them and you will feel no way. And I respect that.
It's a North London in me, you know. I feel like it's North London.
I'm North London. She's like, twinning.
I was born in Wood Green for 2 years and I moved.
Oh my gosh.
Wood
well, we
Green
know
is the
vibes.
ghetto. Sorry,
It's
guys.
it's
This is
2005.
the ghetto.
It's actually gone back in time, if anything.
Yeah, that's a JD store.
Yeah.
The whole logo is still there.
But guys, I want to quickly say I am still hungover from the Mobos though.
Yeah.
I'm not
How
gonna
was
lie.
it?
So I had the best time.
Yeah.
I had the best time. It's almost like catching up with every single person at like an event. Do you get what I'm saying? And for me, there's never ever any food at those events though.
Yeah,
That's what annoys me. It's just alcohol,
The
tequila.
after party, I
wine.
left with my jollof rice though.
Oh, there was.
Yeah.
Did I even eat when I went to the after party?
Oh, I don't know.
I
You
don't-
definitely, Water definitely didn't. I made sure I had that box up
I
ready for
did
my
not-
train home the next
Nope,
day.
not at all. We were sleeping on our way back. We saw Samtex, DJ Samtex. He got me a bottle of water because I looked that mashed
He was
up.
like, "Do you need some water?"
I was like, yes, I do. No.
Oh, Samsung was there.
Yeah, Sam was
The
there.
thing is, with the Mobos, it's everyone that I actually email or hit up all in one room. It's just very like seeing everyone that you need to see in one space. And it's just a celebration of our music. So it's great. I literally got my ticket at 2 p.m. on the same
She
day.
did.
And
That's
I
the
got
industry.
and
That
I
is
got
the industry.
on the 4 p.m. train, and I was thinking, Mika, am I just forcing this? Am I really doing this? But sometimes I think life
Spontaneous.
is for living. Am I gonna, have my great times in my flat? No. Let's go out and see the people.
It's so funny because I don't even remember like us coming back to the hotel.
Yeah, that's because it was about 6 a.m.
Was it 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Manny's good vibes as well.
Manny is such good vibe. I want to go back to Manny like as a night out. All of us would go. I seem to always go because of work.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
it.
true. That's
Like
true.
I don't go to turn up, and I want to go out to turn up because apparently the nightlife is fucking crazy.
Manchester is just like a smaller, cheaper London. And also,
Yeah,
the
it's
cabs.
cheaper.
The
Yeah,
cabs.
the cabs are so cheap.
pounds.
They're
the
so
cab-
cheap.
No, I saw £3.57 in my Uber receipt
So
in
cheap.
Manchester, and I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
I've never seen that before in my life.
That's old school Uber. Like,
It's
it's
giving
Yes, I missed the
It's
old
giving
school.
like you're in Norway or
I
something.
couldn't believe it. And
Yeah.
not only that, we were trying to get from one party to
To the
another.
other.
And it was a 4-seater cab, just normal. And there was about 7 people that needed to get in. In London, do you think they would ever let
No.
anyone in that a seat is not on a bum? No, but this cab was like, oh, it's fine, bring
Yeah.
it in. So he squeezed our asses in and shut
And
the
don't you
door.
think people are nicer in Manchester?
Yeah.
They're so much nicer.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, you're just talking to random... We were just talking to random people on fucking road. It was mad. There's bare black people in Manchester, though. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
There's bare black people in
Like,
Manchester.
literally is giving London. I was like, okay.
I didn't know
But
that.
I just think everyone was just so much nicer. The cab service. I mean, big up to you if you're a cabbie in Manchester, because A, squeezing the 7 people in, B, the £3.57 price, and then
oh,
C,
wow, cheap.
oh yeah, we were going to another place, and I was trying to put it in the app to get from A to B, but it wasn't working for some reason. He said, "Oh no, it's fine. Just tell me where to go. I'll drop you." I said, "Sorry."
London.
Do you think
That's what he did.
When
That's what he
you
did.
do that.
I just loved it. I feel, and it really made me think. Like London is I feel
Miserable.
Like, it just people aren't trying to help you there. In Manchester, they know that we're humans and we just need to get
I would
where we
live
need to
there.
be. It's not that deep. London is like,
I would
no,
live there.
da, da, da. It's like, why is it? We're so hard done by.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Even a transport like TFL, like when people want to go somewhere,
That's it.
move out my way.
Yeah.
Don't walk, don't be confused. You're gonna get crashed out. Move. We're walking straight. The underground during rush hour.
Yeah.
know where you're
It's wild,
Yeah.
honestly.
You're confused.
Yeah.
Honestly. But it's good to have you here because I really kind of wanted to talk. I wanted to kind of delve in to, we've all been in music for a long time.
Yeah.
And I feel like we all find it very awkward to talk about being a woman of colour and working in music. Now, we've all had our own experiences. I know I've had mine. And I just feel like this is a great space to talk about it. Might as well fucking talk about it.
Let's
yeah.
talk about it.
Let's talk about
Are we gonna
it.
Talk about it. Or
I think we should talk about it. I think we should talk about it. So firstly, I really want to kind of ask everyone, what's been your experience like? When you
Well-
think about your experience as a woman and a woman of colour, what's the first thing that comes into your head? Because right now we're all shook to say something.
Well,
I can see
I'm not
it.
shook.
I-
I'm never shook.
Press my button and I'll press play. and
I'm
I'll just-
pressing.
Well, my experience for me, especially, I can say like coming out of uni. So my early 20s, because now I'm turning 30 next year, which is so scary.
Well, you're still young and sexy as hell.
Whoop-de-doo, but knowing that,
She said,
Knowing
what
that-
to do?
knowing spending like 21, 22, 23, 24, growing up being an adult, learning to be a woman,
Mm-hmm.
then being in that industry was not a safe space. When I think about things now, I'm thinking, was that normal?
No.
Like even the mannerisms, the way men talk to you, talk at you, even being young as well, and they know you're creative, then really and truly they should mentor you and actually guide you, but it's more like to see you as a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then take advantage, then take the piss. And doing that whilst you're in your early 20s and growing up, of course I'm gonna be crushing that. I'm still a kid compared to you, man. Like, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it. Like, I'm gonna learn mistakes, but now I'm just looking at it. I'm like, if I see a 21-year-old, I'm like, oh, I just wanna
Look
Hug them
after
and
you.
protect them.
Yeah.
like.
But this is why it's so important to have people that are like you, that uplift you and support you, and so you don't feel like you're kind of just like lost in the wilderness trying to find your way through such a really difficult industry.
It's
Like
dark.
when I first started, I felt where I was working, there wasn't actually a lot of people like me there, and even though there obviously was, but it was only in the next chapter where you came in and we had a whole crew of
crew.
young
People of colour, literally.
people of
Yeah,
like
people of colour.
we were all just us.
Yeah.
And it was the first time there was a whole crew there that, and I actually felt like, wow, like we are,
seen.
we're like, you need people around you that are you. And that's why, like, I know this sounds like so random, but if you're growing up, like now they're having like, you know, the Little Mermaid and she's black and it's like lovely. And like representation is actually so, you have to see it to know that, oh, this is you and this is me and we're both here and we deserve to be here and it's all cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's actually just so interesting because we never had that when we were so young. It's only now it's like, okay, we have to have someone who is our colour. Yeah, it's important to see that.
Yeah.
So that's why I felt when we started working together, we were like, oh, look, we're bucking up together. Like, let's do this together.
It's interesting because when I grew up, I never saw anyone who looked like me in music. Firstly, I did not want to be in music. I kind of just saw like The Devil Wears Prada. That's for the Caucasian people. Or I watched The Hills. That's for the Caucasian people. So there was no one really in the media behind the scenes who I was like reminds me of me. Anyways, when I got into it now, I'm going to try not to say names, but there's certain people who I used to look up to that I end up meeting very early on in my career.
Oh, we're talking.
We're talking. And when I tell you, it was the most traumatic experience for the senpai in life, because I just felt like the bigger I was getting and the more successful I was getting, they weren't supporting me. Or like, I'd be with my girls, I'm quite out there and love to have fun. I'm always with you girls, you know how I'm like. And it was always them like talking about me behind my back. These times they've been in music for a very long time. And they were a woman of colour, by the way. And they were also someone I actually looked up to before. And they did so much in the realm. She's too bait, so I can't even say her name.
Trust me, I have.
And obviously now, and it's interesting because it's mad because I looked up to her. I remember looking up to her because she gave me the job. Looked up to her, worked there for a long time. And the experience I had, the good thing is I've got such a strong like personality. So it's like I would be like, whatever, just ignore it. I had my girls with me. My girls were always supporting me. I had my people that I trusted, so I was good. But when I look back, I'm like, wow, imagine me being impressionable or like not having anyone there to support me. I would have been fucked.
Trust me.
And now she'll message me sometimes like, I'm proud of you. Or I remember straight after that situation as well, she was just always nice to me. She's very like in front of TV or in front of people's faces, very much I support black women and red hair. But when you work with her, it's so opposite if you're not like her. I was always a girl who like likes to wear short skirts and likes to go out and get drunk and get lit. She was opposite to that.
Because she has to conform.
And I feel like she wanted to like
she projected.
And I'm quite confrontational, whereas the girls that would kind of bum lick her weren't confrontational. Yep. So I'm just saying, like, when I that experience taught me, like, now I have people that report to me now, yeah. And for me, I'm like, I never ever want to be that manager or someone who like have looked at my experience and ever treat them the way I was treated when I was younger. I never want to be that person, because now I have PTSD because of that person. And I'm not talking about polydor, I'm talking before polydor, by the way. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying, like,
so we're talking early days.
Early days, as soon as I got in.
Yeah, but that's why it's so important for people to support you, because this industry is so crazy.
I had like a switch, like kind of switch to you. Like, you had struggle early days, I had struggle later days. So yeah, I remember when I joined, I would be skipping into work and I'd have my backpack and you know, the Warner building, it was so glamorous. Like, when you walk in, it's like on the big screens, all the artists that you work with, and you could just go into that building feeling so excited to be there. It felt like proper old school record label vibes. And I remember someone in my team, senior to me, would say to me, "You'll be jaded one day," because he'd see how excited I was to be there.
He said, he said you'd be jaded one day.
Enjoy your skipping now, but it will be over.
But it'll be over. And
but even
he
that,
was right in the sense
wild.
that, like, you go into the industry with such naivety, you hear stories and you hear women saying, "I've been treated badly," and you think, okay, I'm going to have my guard up, I'm going to protect myself, thank you for letting me know. Always someone that is trying to stop your
box
tracks.
you in.
So wild
100%. Yeah. And that's why people have to like move around quite a lot, because there's a lot of people that will be like, no, this is your job and you can't actually get any higher. So a lot of people, I know this has happened to a few people that I know, so you then have to be like, okay, do I take the risk in jumping ship and trying to elevate somewhere else, or do I stay here because we're in this incredible environment? So it's quite tricky. But Mimi, I want to ask, like, what like give a bit of a delo of what your story is like starting in the industry and how you how you came through.
Keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck, keep it a beat.
Keep it a buck.
I was so naive, so happy to be there, like so happy. Like generally, like I'll be that person, especially in my early days, will give anyone that I rate, look up to, their flowers on the spot. Literally, like, you know, like a gleaming light. Like generally was excited to see everyone. And these are the days of just writing blogs. So early days. I remember, like, even so funny, like I see my Snapchat. Now it's been like 9-10 years ago.
Wow.
I'll be seeing I'm in Stormzy's birthday party of things. I think I was there for a hot minute. My word. Cool. Then as my voice was getting bigger and bigger, it was like, at first it was like, oh yeah, cute. But it was giving like, she's a fan. Cute. Like, yeah, you can trick our ego. I can kind of tell there was a shift when my voice is getting louder.
Why do you think that this shift happened?
One, I wasn't working in a label. It was just me. There's no one behind
Unfiltered.
me.
Yeah.
There's no one mentoring me. There's no one co-signing me. It's just this girl, and she can say anything. So when I'm getting old, I'm realizing like certain acquaintance, because I'm never gonna call anyone my friend because they ain't my friends in that space. Like trying to force a relationship or communication with me, not because they want to get to know me, just to be on my good side. And because I was so naive to it, it's like I'll hold back with certain things. I still say what I have to say, but I'll be like, I wouldn't be as harsh. And I feel like they will clearly see it because I can talk to you on the phone and still tell you the truth. More harsh on the phone to their face because I don't mind. But I'll be like, I have to say because it's my platform though. Sorry. But it started getting very malicious and nasty. Like even to the point like I've been told by people in the industry like, oh, we want to give you a job, but we can't trust you. Like literally they said, you're qualified, by the way, but nah.
That's insane.
Wow.
Even last year to the point like, last year was my breaking point. Oh my God. It was so bad. I actually had an interview at one of the major labels. I'll tell you guys after the thing. Final stage. Final stage.
And there's a few stages, by the way.
Few stages
you have to get through.
Final
Was
stage.
it a task or did you not have to do a
Task.
Oh, you did?
Did a whole
Damn.
as in mum's in hospital. I'm going to the hospital, doing my thing in the laptop, coming back, like literally in the gutter.
Wow.
I said, I need to make this money by tomorrow. Literally. Obviously they picked the other girl because someone senior that I'm actually cool with backed her, basically. Obviously she's already in the building, so she's already built a relationship. Which is, anyways, me, I don't have no problem. I'm like, okay, whatever's job is for them is for them. What's for me is for me. I don't really care. But just knowing that's just like, you didn't even give me a chance.
Yeah.
Like you can see, you didn't even give me a. Like I feel like that's why I don't work in the industry. I work in the advertisement side now. I'm a great creative strategist in a big advertising company in Europe. I don't work in the music industry.
Well, this is what I saw. You post that you had quite a lot. You had a time of like every no just cut deeper and deeper and deeper, and then finally you got your yes.
Yeah.
But this is why it is such a dog eat dog world industry, and you do have to all these no's, because I know I've had so many no's, but the no's then have taken you to something that you thought, oh, I have to be in the music industry, but actually you found a place that you like with your creative strategist vibe. So I mean, things can take you to places that you didn't even think you were meant to be. But
it's a shame because it's like, child, people get jobs in that space just for being someone's friend or
Nepo baby.
Like, Nepo baby.
Yeah,
like, Nepo
that's a
friend,
thing.
Nepo something. Nepo because you want to do a thing with the person. Nepo anything. And it's like,
or if they see you're not unproblematic, if maybe, they might feel like, oh, you're a bit too strong in some ways that you might not fit in with the corporate life. Because you got to remember, this is what I've been told many of times, it's a business. And
100%.
Unfortunately, I see the music industry as people who love music and are very emotional and have this passion for it. But some labels want to suck all of that out and keep it very business orientated, which I respect. I understand it's sales at the end of the day. But at the same time, the heart of the industry is love, passion. And if you don't have that, it's just robots behind a desk working. And that's why I think sometimes you're protected, because if it's a protection for you to go into something better, in a better environment, in a better space, and earn more money, and be less stressed. And that's why I think sometimes things work out the way they do, and the people that say no don't appreciate what you would have offered. So it's kind of a blessing.
Working on a label, like, I think it comes with sometimes you can't do your own project, or you can't, let's say you have such a big voice and you have an opinion about something, or you're passionate about something, you have to be wary of what you talk about and stuff like that. So Tara's right in the sense of, like, you work for a label, a massive label like that, you have to be careful with anything outside of that you're doing.
Look at it now. It's like a lot of, like, I shouldn't be 21, 22 having lunch meetings with big A&Rs. Big execs. As a 21, 20, I'm 28, 29 this year. You want to go to her house? You want to go? Do you want to go?
Yeah.
You want a picante?
I love a Soho.
I mean, I actually do want a picante, but yeah.
I would love a picante, babe. All of that stuff. I really want to pick your brain.
Yeah.
How many times the brains have been picking?
The brains have been
Stop
The
picking
brains
the brain.
that have been. It's like, it's like in my head, like I just see them as an adult and as a grown woman now. You guys are stupid as fuck.
Yeah, but then how much is that? The only thing I will say...
The reason why I say they're stupid is only is like, from 22, 23, the girl has something. Her voice is getting louder, but we can... Let's keep her on our side. That's how this is me in the as a woman business. I'm on some Jay-Z vibe now. Let me keep her on my side. Train her, show her the way, but at the same time, she will give us an insight what's going on, and she'll be on job.
Yes.
And growth her and cater her. But because they didn't clock on, I'm getting older. It's getting louder to the point that I don't really want to go there. I don't really care.
You see, when you post the articles, a lot of stuff that you post about is about the music industry.
Yeah.
Direct.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very vocal,
Absolutely.
very descriptive. Yeah. Do people treat you differently? And people that you're friends with, or people that you're cool with in the music industry as well?
Yeah.
And if they do treat you differently, how do they move?
I always say now, I don't have friends in the music industry. Like, obviously, you're my girl.
But come on,
You're my girl.
we don't need to say that.
Like,
we know
it's-
well. Go on.
In the sense of, like, a lot of people assume, like, I don't go to industry parties no more. I generally don't give a F anymore, because it's like, what's my benefit here again? Like, I was invited to the Mobos. Wait, I have to buy my own travel. This is that. Take a day off of work.
No.
Bear in mind, I was in the panel, so I'm just like, oh.
Wow.
Like, the thing is, I'll tell you, I generally have love for the culture.
Of course you do, yeah.
I can sleep at night giving everyone all my gems and go to bed, and that's fine. Even being a creative exec producer for Sibo's project last year, I didn't ask for one penny. I told him, that's you. I just wanted you to shine. I
want to see you win.
I don't care for nothing.
Yeah.
Don't say, when he even shouts me out, I'm just like, hey, you didn't have to, brother. I generally like to see people win.
But that's because we have a love of the music. Like
Yeah.
that is, it's our music. It's
Yeah.
what it's what we've grown up on. It's what we love, and that's why we do it.
Yeah.
But you got to think though, with everything that you said, there is such a power then in opinion, and your opinion is equals power, and that's why people are. Don't know what to say to it, but how great is that? That's what I mean. Like, I think that's great to be able to say what you want to say.
Yeah.
That not everyone can do that. So
And that you have an audience.
I respect it a lot.
yeah, I respect it too, respectfully.
There's lots of tears though. Lots of tears. A lot of crying. A lot of every.
What was your, like, if you want to share, you don't have to, but like, what was like maybe your biggest crash out, or your biggest like burn, or your biggest like heartbreak throughout the years?
And how did you get over
My
it?
biggest crash out, no names, was a rapper actually put in his main Instagram story that he was gonna get girls to beat me up.
Shit.
And everyone just thought it was a joke. But behind the scenes, people's head of labels calling me, saying they will buy me a Prada bag to not make me crash out. Their boys is on the phone to me, calming me down. I don't care to say this, because I have people.
And
Was
this
there
was
times-
saying
yeah,
a male out in the world has said that.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, everyone.
Was this
bear in mind-
was this because he didn't like something you said?
It was some petty. It was generally petty, but it was petty, but
Wow.
it was petty because it was a joke and it was a clear joke.
Yeah, he's
And
too
bear in mind,
sensitive.
he's been doing jabs already beforehand. Like, this project's happening. I want you in the project, but last minute, I'm not going to take you out. Like, very much breadcrumbs.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm just like, one day, trust me, I'm a petty person. I'm like, crashed out. And I've got so many people from teams, your friends, calling, telling me to calm down. I'm just sitting there like, oh, you man are trying to silence me then. Oh, okay. That's my biggest crash out. My biggest heartbreak was, there's so many heartbreaks, child. I don't even know where to start. My first one, similar to your situation, was a woman in the industry that I genuinely loved. Like, trust me, if you ask who's your biggest inspiration, I will say her name with my chest. Like, then the relationship got really, 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 really weird. Really weird, to the point that by the time I was 24, 25, you are a grown woman in your 30s now. You should be, I'm trying to like
do better.
Like, even looking at it and I'm thinking, I feel bad for you. Like, this is, I pity you.
Especially as you enter your 30th year, you can see, would you be doing such
Do
a
better.
thing in this time?
When I see girls, like, even to the point I'm mentoring girls, like, even giving them gems, telling them, giving them homework tasks, like what to do, how to write. Like, I generally, like, I don't see you as a threat, and I will never. I'm not saying that she's dissing me as a threat, but she must have done something. Obviously, the girl is 25. We are in Shoreditch House. The wine, the Brancante is flowing. I put my hands up. See me, I'm shameless. She must have said something, and then I gave her the Edmonton came. Pow, pow, pow. I'm not gonna say what I said because it would be who it is. Then obviously, I feel like she turned it on to news. But bear in mind, for the whole day she was
Jabbing.
in front of people. By the way, from the first venue to the second venue. Bear in mind, you know when you're nervous, you just end up
It was
thinking,
building and building.
you're like, okay, let me stay calm. Let me stay okay. Woo, woo. Then she must have said something. I'm just like, oh my gosh, since that day, I blocked her. I don't care.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can take when someone keeps punching at you.
And that's what frustrates me about certain people, them as well. Like, you can't just keep getting at someone and getting at someone and getting at someone.
And you think,
and then they explode and you're like,
and you know what's winding me up?
And then they gaslight you, say, why are you exploding?
Gaslight, that's the word.
You know the thing
that's
is,
the words.
You're from ends too. So you know what you're doing is mad weird now. We can do the whole key and all that, but what you're doing is mad weird, it's mad rude. I don't care who you know, I don't care. Because trust me, I will stand my own team ground, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, even to the point that I'm not gonna say the rapper, one rapper said, like, the way you move, you act like you have older brothers, or you had like a pack of man ready for you. I said, babe, the way my family is women mainly. Like, most of my cousins, girls, aunties, like the men are very much a minority in my.
It's giving
in my
Kardashians.
Literally. So when I said what I said, babe, I was raised by queens non-stop, so I generally don't care. What are you gonna do? Slap me? I want to see you try. I'll call the police. I don't mind.
Okay, guys, we have 6 minutes left.
I know. We
And we're literally getting into
I
it.
think we have to do a part 2. Maybe we can come back next week.
No, that's crazy. I don't like that.
just
That's
started.
crazy.
We have 6 minutes left. So I feel like with all these things that have happened, maybe we need to talk about how we get ourselves out of it.
Yeah.
How let's end on a high, guys.
Yeah.
How do we then?
I love the fact that you're so positive.
It's a problem.
I was willing to keep going.
I
was fucking ready. I was waiting for you.
We need a bit of sunshine in the yellow.
You know what? And the thing is, it's so bait. If the scene was
it is what it is. We didn't say no names. And if you're offended by what we've said, then you should check yourself.
It's talking about the real
Period.
side of the industry.
Facts.
And yes, it is amazing. And you get so many amazing opportunities and you get to do something you love every single day and you get to meet a lot of amazing people. But there is a side that I think everyone should be wary of. And, when I was getting into it, my dad was like, can you just get a normal job in marketing in the city?
Oh, my God.
And I was like,
you want to get...
I have this, I am laser focused. I am going to work at every single label. I'm going to grow up the ladder, the corporate ladder. This is what I'm doing. And you can't tell me no. And then in recent years, I now realise, looking at everything in a clear view as a girl in her 30s, it's a lot of people like to take advantage. And I'm not here to be in an industry where you want to piss all over me. I'm here to like grow, I'm here to learn, I'm here to get involved, I'm here to share amazing creative ideas, and a lot of people just don't want to hear it. Because I think, to answer Meek's question, how do you get yourself out of it, sometimes you do find yourself very lucky finding a good network of people, and you can rely and you can like lean on these certain people that are going through the same thing as
Even if
you.
you're just venting, like just to chat about it really helps.
That like we will call each other and we have each other's back. So I think that is what gets you through. And I think God always has a plan. And
I think we really get to the God talk. That's what I'm saying. Like, we didn't
have enough time.
Just one note on that is that I think that if something isn't working in the industry, it's because there is a better plan for you 100%. Elsewhere. And you look around and you see, you know, what you thought isn't actually what came true, and that's okay. Like life isn't a straight line. You're gonna have zigzags, and embrace the zigzags. Embrace it, because it's gonna enter you into different spaces, and you're gonna find yourself being like, oh, actually this works way better for my life and what I want. Because if you want a family, for example, I don't think the industry can sometimes allow you to have that family. Or if you want like a work-life balance, I don't think that industry is going to allow you to have that. Hard. So for your 20s, when it's working for you, you're like, yeah, I am happy to hustle every day and give up my life and give up having a boyfriend and give up building that future family. But then
be out 30s, all the events.
But then in your 30s, you're suddenly like, wait a minute. I want to have a little munchkin. I want to have a partner. I want to go to the cinema on a Wednesday night. I don't want to be at work events. And then therefore,
it's not sustainable.
Switch.
Yeah.
You got to switch. And it's okay to switch.
I feel like God loves me too much. I can do both. I can do it all. I can have kids and I can have the career that I want. And I will stand by that. And obviously a lot of people struggle doing that. But I just feel like I can do it. Even though I might struggle. I might call you guys and be like, oh, I'm struggling. But I can do it. But going back to your questions, I think for me, I'm just fortunate with the network I have. Fortunate with the network I have met the most amazing women. For some reason, I've been blessed with meeting the most amazing women. That the negative energy, we laugh at that shit. We brush that shit. As long as you got your path and you know what you want to do, you will be fine.
Don't look at
if I had to listen to what other people had to say, no way would I be where I'm at now, or no way would I have done the shit that I've done. So for me, I'm just like, I'm tunnel vision, but I'm blessed that I have amazing people who are in the industry, such as you guys, to always bless me, give me advice, support whatever fuckery I want to do. Period.
Yeah. 100. Well, I just wanted to say in the like moving on dreams, I spoke to someone once and he said that he really wanted to get on this radio station and they weren't like, he just couldn't do it. And then he was like, oh, you know what? But it's fine because that was my dream. But you know what? I actually just changed dreams one day and it was totally fine. And I said, I didn't even thought of that. I said, change dreams. And he was like, you can change dreams. You can do as you said, we can do whatever we want. Like, I never even thought about like, oh, like I just had a different dream one day and I followed that. Like, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, like, this is what we have to do, blah, blah, blah. But actually, we can do whatever we like. Yeah. We can have children and be out raving and do everything. 100%. Like, we can if we think we're going to want to do that. Actually, no, I feel like to do that. Like, we can do whatever we like. We can actually just change our dreams, whatever we like.
You don't have to listen to what other people have to say. It's your life.
What about you, Mimi? What gets you out of these moments?
God. G-O-D. G-O-D. I can't lie. When the age of 25, 6, was kind of like my breakdown, but at the same time was my breakthrough.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, the situation had to happen for me to realize, like, it was very clear as day, like God was telling me, you idolize this industry more than me, and you're in a way idolizing the industry. So that's the people, there's this and that, even to the point I'm idolizing my voice and my opinions, not knowing that it's actually a gift. Everyone needs to understand, like, if you deep it, God is a creator of everything. So why am I wasting my time not worshipping, but idolizing, rating this rapper or rating this exec or rating these people, and they're human beings themselves? It can change by the day. And that's why a lot of people see people as a threat, because they generally don't see their gift they see this gift as them, rather than it's just a tool and a vessel. Because when you realize it's just, okay, cool, I'm in this position and I see someone that's talented, I need to use myself as a vessel to help them up. So now there's more people like us being in the space.
Facts.
That's where I'm at right now. And I feel like you need to have God, journal, pray, because that That space is dark.
God, thank you. I feel like
love it.
people need to get to know you more, because if they really knew you, they would love you for you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what your opinions are, like you as a person.
Yeah.
You're an incredible person, and you should know that.
And be proud of yourself for
Be
having
proud.
a voice.
Thank you.
Let's be proud together. Cheers.
Thank you for coming, Mimi.
Thank you so much for coming on respectfully. Thanks, guys.